Hello and welcome to Lantern Lane Stories. Tonight's story is Dublin's Brewery Cats, 200 Years of Tiny Workers. Welcome back, dear one. Tonight we slip into Dublin, a kind, grey city where rain falls like soft music. Pull your blanket up, close your eyes, listen for the gentle river. In Dublin lives a small girl named Niamh. She has soft brown curls and a green wool hat with a button on top. Her grandda holds her warm hand as they walk along wet cobblestones. The stones shine like little dark mirrors under the street lamps. The air smells of damp wool, chimney smoke, and something else, something sweet, something like warm toast. That is the smell of barley, grandda says. It floats down from the brewery up the hill. Niamh sniffs again and giggles. It smells like breakfast. Very like breakfast, grandda agrees, smiling. They are going to St. James's Gate. That is where Mr. Arthur Guinness built his brewery long ago. Niamh skips over a puddle that holds a tiny silver moon. They pass a small bookshop with green-painted shutters. A black and white cat watches them from the window. Niamh waves to her very politely. Somewhere far off, a church bell chimes 7 slow notes. Almost time, grandda says, walking just a little faster. Will we really see the cat books, grandda? She asks. We will, he says, if we hurry, Mo Store. Mo Store means my treasure in the old Irish way of speaking. The storehouse is a tall, warm building of dark old brick. Its heavy wooden doors swing open with a soft hush. Inside, the lights are golden, like jars of honey on a shelf. The air feels warmer here. It carries old wood and roasted barley. Niamh slips off her green hat and pats her curls flat. Where are the cats? She whispers. This way, grandda says. Walk softly. They climb a quiet staircase that creaks like a sleepy floorboard. In a small room, a glass case stands by the wall. The case holds an old book the color of weak tea. Its handwriting curls and loops like climbing ivy. Niamh stands on her tiptoes to read. Cat, she reads slowly. Years worked 9. Cat, years worked 12. She blinks up at her grandda. Were the cats really workers? She asks. They were, he says, real workers with real records. He kneels beside her so their faces are close. In 1759, Mr. Arthur Guinness opened his brewery here, he says. That is over 250 years ago. He stored big sacks of barley and malt in his lofts. And what loves a sack of barley more than anything? Niamh thinks hard, finger tapping her chin. A mouse, a whole family of mice, grandda says. So Mr. Guinness needed a clever helper. A helper with soft feet and bright eyes. A cat, Niamh whispers. A brewery cat, grandda says, and the cats came and stayed. For more than 200 years, brewery cats kept the malt safe. Some had names, some had warm beds in the loft, and some, when they grew old, were given a small pension. Niamh's eyes go round as buttons. A pension? For a cat? For a cat, grandda says, because they had earned it. Niamh leans her cheek gently against the cool glass case. She closes her eyes for just a moment. In her mind, she sees a brewery from long, long ago. Wooden beams, stone floors, sacks piled high like sleeping giants. Far below, copper kettles hum a low, steady tune. Somewhere a barrel rolls and bumps with a friendly thump, and among the sacks, a tabby cat is walking. Her fur is mossy gray with soft cream stripes. Her paws are quiet as snowflakes. I shall call her Moirin, Niamh whispers in her heart. Moirin climbs along a wide oak beam, light as a feather. The brewery is warm, full of soft yellow lamplight. It smells of toasted grain and clean, fresh wood. A young brewer in a leather apron tips his cap to her. Evening, Moirin, he says kindly. Moirin blinks slowly at him. That is a cat's polite hello. Below her, a tiny mouse pokes its nose from behind a sack. Moirin goes very, very still. She does not pounce. She only stares. The mouse sees those bright eyes and thinks better of supper. Whisk! It scampers back into the wall, safe and small. Moirin twitches her tail, very pleased with herself. The brewer laughs softly, deep down in his chest. Well done, little one, he says. He pours a saucer of cream and sets it on the floor. Moirin drinks daintily, lap, 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 until the saucer shines. Then she begins her quiet evening patrol. She walks the long loft, sniffing each sack of malt. She listens for any squeak, any tiny rustle. All is calm. The malt is safe tonight. In another corner, an older tabby is already asleep on a folded apron. That cat's name is written in the workbook downstairs too. She has guarded the brewery for many, many years. Moirin pads softly past, careful not to wake her elder. When the lamps grow low, she finds her favorite barrel. It is lined with an old wool blanket, kept just for her. She turns 3 times and curls into a soft, round ball. Her tail tucks neatly over her pink nose. Her warm sides go up and down, up and down. The brewers tiptoe past so they will not wake her. "Sleep well, Moirin," the young brewer whispers. "You earned it." Niamh opens her eyes. The glass case is still there. The old ledger still sleeps quietly inside it. Grandda's hand is warm and steady on her shoulder. "Time to go home, Mo Store," he says. They step out into the soft Dublin night. The rain has stopped, and the sky is the color of a plum. Lamps along the street glow like little floating moons. The River Liffey runs quietly under the old stone bridge. Its dark green water carries small ripples of amber light. Niamh holds Grandda's hand a little tighter. "Grandda, yes, Mo Store. Are there still brewery cats today? Their stories are kept safe in the museum," he says. "And next time you visit Dublin, you can read them all again." She smiles a sleepy smile up at him. "I will tell my friends tomorrow," she says. "Tell them what, my dear? That Dublin has a brewery from 1759. And that for 200 years, the cats had jobs and work records and little pensions when they grew old." Grandda chuckles, soft as wind in the chimneys. "That is exactly right." They walk past warm pub windows and quiet wooden doorways. Niamh's green hat rides low on her brow. Her eyelids feel heavy. Her boots feel slow. Grandda lifts her gently up into his arms. She rests her cheek against the soft wool of his coat. She can still smell barley on the cool breeze. She can still hear the river whispering goodnight. Somewhere in a warm corner of memory, Moirin curls in her barrel. Her small sides rise and fall, rise and fall. Her ears twitch one last time, then she sleeps. Niamh sleeps too before they reach their painted blue door. A soft Dublin fog rolls in over the silver Liffey. It tucks the city in like a great gray-green quilt. And so, Dublin also slowly, slowly fell asleep. Good night.